What is going on, guys? It's Kerry coming at you with another Binding of Isaac video here on the channel. We're gonna be playing Eden. Hopefully we have a good run. Alright, we start off with Mom's heal, which will give us a little bit of range, and we get Yuck Heart, which is an item we're immediately gonna yeet the second we find a better item. The item's not bad at all. It's actually, well, no, I'm not gonna say it's bad. It is pretty bad. I was gonna try to defend it, but you know what? I don't feel like it. We do get some money here. I'm going to take a gamble here. You can convert enemies into coins, which could be useful. We also have a library here, which I definitely would not mind using to get rid of Yuck Heart. Fortunately, the bad thing about libraries is that once we find one, sometimes you need another key to access the actual library, or the actual keys or books, I mean, in the library. So it could be a bit annoying. I kind of want to get a bit greedy here and see if we can save the Ace of Diamonds for a room that actually has a lot of enemies in it. So anything was like those enemies that throw like a kind of sack down that drop a lot of spiders, that'd be a pretty good candidate for us to use it on. We want to try to find a lot of value on it. Don't really think there's anything in the shop that I necessarily want, so we don't have to use it on this floor if we don't want to. I really thought we were going to get hit there. This might also be here. I don't remember if there was something there or not. There could have been something there early on. Maybe I just didn't see it. So we do have a key. We can check the library. Like I said, hopefully we find a book in here. Okay, nice. I was about to say, hopefully we find a book that's not going to be locked away behind a lock. Which we did. I'm going to check out these fires though. We might find a little bit of money. So I think I'm going to take Book of Secrets, but I'm going to take Telepathy for Dummies now, just so we can have the homing shots for the boss, and then we'll come back and take the other one, because I feel like mapping early on would be a little bit more valuable to us either way. You get pin, pretty easy boss. I'm gonna go ahead and just use this now. We aren't gonna be taking that with us to the next floor anyway. We don't have a bomb, so we can't get into the secret room. So, I guess we'll just take this. We also don't have a key or a soul heart. So unfortunately, we aren't going to be able to defend our double deal, but hopefully, if all goes well, we don't take damage. And we can get a good double deal, because we do have a lot of hearts. We have 4 hearts, thanks to meat, but we also have pretty good damage. And our tear rate is not the worst. Our movement speed, though, is something that I am not a fan of. I think anything below 1.0, pretty bad. And while I can work with it, I can manage it, I think I'd be careful here. If that fly shoots before you make it past that little line, then you will end up taking damage. So we know where our secret rooms are thanks to our mapping book over here. Still have this here. We still have our Ace of Diamonds that we can use to create money. Kind of want to bomb this over here. I might do that. It's 3 rocks. I think it's pretty worth it. Yeah, we get a lot of money out of this. So if we do manage to find the shop, we can hopefully buy something that we need. Something of value. Continuum is pretty good. It's going to give us a lot of range pretty much. I can also go through the room like this. You won't be able to see it on this room because it's a little bit too big, but we can damage things from pretty far away. And I think it's also spectral. Yeah. So we're going to be able to shoot through rocks and all that good stuff. So not a bad item. It could be a bit confusing if you're not paying attention to which tiers are yours and which ones aren't. But it's not the worst. I'm gonna just use it there. I feel like I'm going to take damage in this room, and I just rather not deal with it, honestly. Yeah, we get treasure map. Pretty good. You can also buy a bomb to enter the secret room down here. Okay, we get another bomb. We could bomb those mushrooms for a chance to get Mega Mush or something like that. And I kind of want it because our movement speed is pretty bad. So a mini mush would not be bad in this situation. But I think I'm going to hold on to it for now. We know where our other secret room is as well. Our super secret room, which is down here by the boss. So I think we should be okay. Now we have treasure map, which is going to give us a pretty good estimation on where the map is if you're familiar with the game. Like the boss is not going to be straight down, but I do kind of want to go to our super secret room, which I just might do after the boss. I think that would be a bit better. That way we can try to get our double deal if we don't take damage, that is. We're doing a good job so far. We just got to be careful here. Would have been a better room to use that card in. Now, as long as those turret heads don't pre-fire, we should be okay. Sometimes they'll shoot ahead of you, and they'll try to catch you off guard. Alright, we're gonna take... Oh no, I really thought they were gonna take a charge here. I mean, it's not like it really matters. I just really wanted it for the next floor, so I would have preferred not to take a charge. Alright, let's see if we can beat this guy without taking damage. This boss isn't super hard, but he does have, at least the orange version of him has hot bombs. So if the bombs touch me at all, I'm going to take damage. So I got to make sure I stay away from these troll bombs as much as possible. I think we should be okay. Unlike the other forms have bombs that can just kind of bounce off of you. Cool. We can grab a damage up, which is perfectly fine. And we get out Forget Me Now. Yeah, I'll take that. And we'll take that. I don't think we left anything else. We can go check the super secret room over here to see if we have anything in there that we could take. Maybe like an Eternal Heart or something like that. We do have the bombs to do so. I also don't have to go up to these guys to shoot them. I forgot I can just shoot through these objects thanks to Continuum. So we do have a pretty good setup going so far. We got a huge growth card which we can use to fight a boss. Yeah, an Eternal Heart, nice. So again, we don't have a defense for our double deal on the next floor because we don't have a soul heart, but I think we can manage it. And even if we do take damage, the odds of us getting a double deal on the next floor are pretty low. So I'm gonna go in here. I'm gonna carry Forget Me Now until maybe depth 2 or depth 1, I'm not sure. I want to save it to make sure that we can counteract any Curse of the XL that we get. So with the Curse of the XL, it could really ruin our run. So I want to try to have a Forget Me Now just in case we get that. And we do get a Curse of the XL, we can definitely undo it. Have an extra floor. We don't lose out on as much value as we would have normally. You have to be careful here. Yeah, I was about to say. This room is a little bit tedious if you don't pay attention, and normally I could dodge it, but I feel like with the Continuum shots, my mind got a little bit confused as to what shots are ours. Oh, Gimpy's not bad. I do want to get a little bit greedy and see if I can get something better out of the shop, or out of the item room, depending on how much money we find here. But Gimpy wouldn't be bad at all. If we find enough money, maybe we can try to go for that reroll. Go for something. Wow, that was a good shot on that guy. Or you know what? Maybe Gimpy wouldn't be too bad, to be honest. I kind of want to check the shop first, though. If I feel like there's something better in the shop, then I'll just go ahead and do that. But we have the money now to reroll. We don't have the keys to get into the shop, unfortunately. We can also position ourselves to kill these enemies a bit easier. We still don't have a key. We are still... Yeah, I was about to say, I'm going to take damage in here. We don't have the movement speed to kind of counteract a lot of these enemies that are a bit quicker. Starting to think that Gimpy might be the play. And I'm not sure if we're going to be able to get a key here. If we don't get it in this room, yeah, we might have a little bit of trouble. I'm going to go finish off the rest of the floor here. See if I can find a key to get into this this shop. So we're not looking the worst, but we're not looking good by any stretch of the imagination. So we're gonna have to be careful. Try not to end the run early here. Nice, we get a key. And hard, we get our bomb back as well, plus an extra one. I can bomb this. Why not? Emperor's Card. Don't really think I need that. I'm gonna go open the shop, see if there's anything good in there. If not, we can try to reroll here. I mean, I'll take a soul heart, I guess. And Gimpy is a fantastic item, but I'm gonna see if I can. I want to see if I can get a little bit greedy and get us something better. This is a risk. We could end up getting nothing. Come on, game. Come on, game. Yeah, okay. Well, that's a risk we take. Gonna bomb over here, see if we can find anything of use. We don't have the keys to go in there. I think this is gonna close up. Yeah. Okay. Well, we tried. It was worth the risk, I think, to give us something like a tears up or a damage up. Because Gimpy's fine, but I mean, if you have to like depend on the item to, or if you have to depend on taking damage to kind of make the item trigger, I feel like it might not be the best thing for us. This is a pretty good boss to use this on. He's a little bit tanky. I think we would have had a little bit of trouble if we didn't have the card with us. Still would have killed him just fine, but the longer we're in here, the more chance we have to take damage. Cool. Yeah, we get not the best item. Are we done for the floor? I mean, I guess I can go pick up a key. Because keys have been pretty scarce. The last few runs we've had, I think, a little bit of trouble finding these keys. So I think it would be better to buy this now. And I think we're good to go. Yeah, I think we're good to go. So we aren't looking the greatest. I think our damage is about to fall off a lot on the next set of floors, but hopefully we can find something to make it work. Alright. Might as well go check down here first, see if we can find anything useful. We don't want to have to come back all the way down here to look for a room. Like this thing? Okay. We can find us a few soul hearts here and there. Wow, that's crazy. Like killing that fly separated the fly and sent it in a direction towards me. So we have one soul heart right now. As long as we don't take double damage, we should be okay with our double deal. It's a pretty big floor too. I feel like this big item is gonna be I mean, these big rooms are gonna lead to something. More often than not, the game will make you go through the big rooms and put like the shop behind it or like the treasure room or whatever. More often than not. Not always, but yeah, we don't want to do this room. I will gladly take a bomb and just avoid that room altogether. Might take damage in this room. We don't have the movement speed. We gotta like DPS these guys pretty quick. Oh yeah, I was about to say. We don't have the movement speed to kind of dodge a lot of these enemies yet. You have to be careful though, because these mulligans will do 1 heart of damage every time. I was about to say, I don't think we killed everything. Yeah, we don't want that item. Especially not with low movement speed. We're not gonna be able to keep up with anything. You want to be careful in this room though. We don't have the movement speed to kind of get past a lot of these enemies, like I said. Okay, I think we're doing okay though. I'm not gonna lie though, Continuum is kind of scaring me sometimes. I'm not keeping track of what tiers are ours all the time. So sometimes I'll see tiers coming up and I won't know exactly which ones are mine. We found the boss. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and do this now. Championship Maw, or Champion Maw. Not the best boss to go against. I don't think we have any soul hearts right now, so we do want to be careful. Gotta protect our double deal if we can. I have a feeling that we're gonna get hit last second here. Okay, maybe not. Okay, I'm not gonna take that, but yeah. Okay. That's the. I'm not gonna lie, this run is not it. Bob's Curse, another Soul Heart, sure. Okay, you know what? You know what? I'm sorry, bro. You're right. Not bad. We got 2 items and we got them for free, so I'm not even gonna complain. Usually that's not. Whenever you see 5 chests like that, it never works out. You're kind of just getting screwed out of, well, out of some possible devil items. But I mean, we got Guppy's Eye for free. We got, Bob Bombs or whatever they're called, so. You know what? It'll do. Forgiven for now. And I am not one to complain about free items. I am not. Now we do have enough money to buy something. We don't have a key yet. Let's see if we can find one over here in this in the western quadrant of the map. Yeah, we do need a movement speed though, pronto. We're taking a lot of unnecessary damage because we just can't move out of the way of certain things. Got a coin. Is our last hope for the shop. No, it's not. I'm lying. That's the whole section of the map we haven't done. We actually might have to do that bottom half of the room. I'd rather not. Thanks, game. Thanks for listening to my plea. I did not want to go back down there. Ooh. I mean, I guess we'll take blue map. I mean, Hive Mind wouldn't have been the worst because we do have a Guppy item. If we do end up getting Guppy, it would have been pretty worth it. But I think we get more value out of knowing where the secret rooms are because we haven't had a lot of bombs as well. But the fact that we haven't had a lot of bombs means that I think it's better that we just focus on whatever we can do. We don't want to be wasting bombs looking for the secret room when we can just find them right away. So. I think we're good to go. I would have thought the secret room was up here, but I guess not. And yeah, I'm not taking that. Alright, so we do have a good amount of HP. I don't know why I came up here. I clearly saw on the map that this was not a was not leading anywhere. Alright, we did get our bomb back though, so it's fine. I might use this for boss rush or Forget Me Now if we can make it in time. I'm not sure if we will, but we're not going through this run particularly fast. I also don't know if we made a boss rush in the last like few runs actually. I don't think we have. I don't think that's gonna change here, but oh my god, these guys are working together. They are plotting. The our tears rate is pretty much all our stats are hurting us here, just in general. We started off with pretty good damage. We started off with decent, a decent tears rate. Our movement speed was always bad, but we can work with it. But we are struggling right now. We are struggling. So this Forget Me Now could also be used as insurance. Like if we don't, for example, we think we're gonna die, we can go ahead and just use it. And wow, that extra step was crazy. Okay, we get Scapular. This could be huge for the sack room here, which I'm willing to do. We have to lose half a heart though in order for it to work. Well, we're guaranteed to take, or we're guaranteed to get a full hit if we don't have full hearts. We need a half a heart to make it work. That being said, I don't want to lose the double deal, so I'm going to wait on that though. But you know what? I think it might be worth it to do it now. I think that's what we're going to do. I'm gonna find the curse room though, so we can get to half a heart without hurting our double deal. So let's see if I can find a way to get us to that half heart. But for those of you who don't know, Scapular, the item we just picked up, is gonna get us a free soul heart every time we get down to half a heart. But it only works once per room. Which means if we hit the sack room, and then walk out, we're gonna get a soul heart every single time we get to half a heart. That's why we have to be at half a heart intervals. If that makes sense. I'm not sure if that makes sense. Okay, we got hit. Sure. I'm not sure if that makes sense. It'll make sense when you see it. Okay, we have this red heart here. But we do want to stay at this HP for now. Okay, and we get hit immediately afterwards. Then we have to kill this guy first, actually. Okay. So we're gonna do it now over here. Your Scapular is gonna be pretty clutch for our survival here. Hopefully give us something that we could use. And you'll see what I mean right now. We'll be able to hit this pretty much permanently. We got the thing we have to walk out. And we get the soul heart again. And this is gonna happen every time we get to half a heart. As long as we walk out of the room. Okay. Not the item we wanted, but... Okay, yeah, we'll take that. So as you can see, Scapular is making big plays for us. Even though we didn't get any useful items out of the sack room, we at least got our soul hearts back and more, which I think is important. But this run is not looking too hot. I don't even know why we're in here. This room is looking pretty scuffed. We're gonna have to do everything here to make it work, I think. Now I'm gonna bomb this. We do have more bombs than we do have keys, so I think it's pretty wise. I was about to say I'm not gonna be able to move out of the way of that. Okay, we got an Eternal Heart. We're gonna have more HP. Get away from this troll bomb. So Guppy's Eye is one of my... I really like Guppy's Eye, just in general. I think the shop's gonna be up here. I think I'm gonna go check that out first. But the only bad thing is that it does lie to you sometimes. Sometimes it tells you it's gonna show something and then it doesn't. Okay. I think we're gonna have to make an executive choice here. I think I'm actually gonna use this and just get rid of everything, because not only do we need the damage, we need just anything to help us here. And I think Super Meat Boy is pretty worth it. As much as I don't like getting rid of our red hearts like that, we just need the damage, and I'm willing to do that if we get Super Meat Boy, which is pretty good. He's a pretty good item. I don't get him too often because I don't use the potato peeler, and/or I don't look for horsemen. But I mean, when he's here, he's here. He does work, and you'll see right now. Yeah, he does some pretty good work. So we didn't make boss rush, unfortunately. I might restart this floor. I'm not too sure yet. I'm debating. I think this floor would be the best place to restart because we get another boss drop at least. It would also be nice to have the Polaroid and the negative, so I'm not too sure on what I'm gonna do. Fortunately, we get the one boss that that Meat Boy can't help us with. I got stuck on that hill over here. It's okay, Meat Boy. You sit this one out, bro. I got it. Do not fret. Get this guy, bro. First day on the job, just slacking. This boss is also pretty bad because it is a lot of RNG. Like this guy, Bumbo. Whenever they do attacks like that have rocks fall from the ceiling. sometimes there's no avoiding it. If it lands on you, it lands on you. There's not really much you can do about it. You can avoid it sometimes, but I think we are going to re-roll here though. So we didn't get a double deal here. We know we have a lot of HP. We don't gotta worry about that. The only thing is I don't know if I'm at half a heart or not, which is the only bad thing about not knowing our HP. So I'm gonna try to lead Meat Boy into doing most of the work here. As long as the enemies are not above a crater or something, we are gonna be able to damage him pretty easily. Alright. Let's see if we can find... So Lemon's gonna help if the enemies are grounded. Should help us a little bit. I think we do have the HP to go in here. I might as well just do it. We have a guppy item, so... I might instantly regret it. We have a world card, which I guess we can save for the next floor. We don't really need it right now. And thanks to the treasure map, we kind of know where everything is either way. By guesstimation, of course. Not the most accurate item, but I mean... He tried to hide from Super Meat Boy and he got bodied by the fire. Go get him. Kill him. As you can see, a little bit worth it. Some of these rooms might have been a little bit more annoying for us to take without him. But sometimes you gotta make these executive choices, man. I'm not gonna lie. Even items that you don't like the one I'm using right now. Super Meat Boy is not one of my favorite items. It's annoying to get. He's not the best DPS in the game, but I mean, if we need it, we need it. And I'm willing to give up a few hearts to do so. Fortunately, we don't have a lot of HP if we get a double deal, but I think making it to the double deal is just as important as being there, you know? And if we didn't have him around, maybe we might not even be making it this far, who knows? Yeah, he's making this room a whole lot easier for sure. Yeah. Let's see if we can find our shop, which is right there. We do have enough money to buy something. So let's hope we get something good. Not a great fight. And we got a great fight. Alright. It's a lot of fun. Well, we got something out of it. We also got this floor for free thanks to Forget Me Now, so you know the game's gonna try to get us somehow. Yeah, I'll just use this now as well. Now we do have most of the mapping items he can drop, so he's gonna drop us an HP up if we do get a max payout, which we want. I'm gonna stay quiet on that one. Usually it's an HP up, okay? He usually drops mapping or HP, but I guess that's an option. We get Gish, which means that we're not gonna get a good item, which is unfortunate. But the game is fully aware of what we're trying to do here, okay? Don't get it twisted. The game knows. The game knows that we got a floor for free. He knows that we use Forget Me Now to get us some more value, and they're giving us shops with greed fights and an enemy that drops a pretty bad item and no double deal. It's unfortunate. We have another Curse of the Unknown. Yay. Yeah, when the game's on it, man. Like, it's so hard for me to explain to people that Isaac is one of the most sentient games I've ever played in my life. Okay, and I guarantee you that this game hears what you're saying and it catches on to what you're trying to do. So if you have like like a strat. Yeah. So if you have a strat or whatever, and you're kind of trying to go along with something, you're trying to make something work, get a synergy going or whatever, and you say it out loud, the game will do everything in its power to stop that from happening. And the developer has said it's not true. I know Sinvicta, who's a big YouTuber for Isaac, has said that he believes it. And I think I believe it too, to be honest. We do have a lot of HP here. We don't have a sack room on this floor. Unfortunately, we got another Greed fight. Oh my god, the last 2 floors, bro. That's unlucky. Well, keep your quarter game. So we didn't get any value from the last 2 shops, unfortunately, because the game heard. Like I said, don't get it twisted. The game can hear you. You can try to get into that. I don't know what kind of trap room it is on top, but it could be a boss trap room, which could have an item in it. An item that we would want. So let's see if we can get a little bit of value from here. Yeah, we'll bomb that. We'll bomb this because we'll get our bombs back, at least. Okay, let's see what type of room we have here. Oh yeah, we'll take 100% take this damage up. Unfortunately, I don't think Meat Boy skills with any of our damage. So I think he's gonna be like a static amount of damage throughout the whole run, which is fine. I mean, he's here for a good time, not a long time. As you can tell by this very sad spacebar item, doesn't cover a lot of area, so we we kind of have to make it count. I don't know how we killed that guy first, but but that's fine, I guess. We also don't know how much HP we have. So we might be... we're gonna have to be a little bit careful on the double deal. Just a little bit. We don't want to be dying to any dumb reasons like picking up a double deal that we can't afford. Sad bomb, sure. Why not? Yeah, Super Meat Boy is paying for himself. Low key. So that's about the only use we're gonna get from the lemon here. Just fine. I mean, the item can be a little bit better, but it's too small. I think they either have to hire the coverage of it and make it maybe 3 charges if it does that much damage, because it does do a good amount of damage if you hit it. Or have it like be the same puddle, but have it recharge over time. You know? We missed another devil deal here. I think I'm gonna go up today because our run is not looking the best. All right, so I think our boss is gonna be down yonder, down south. I need Meat Boy to work his magic. We are not. Oh my god, I really thought we were gonna get hit there. Now, if we find a sack room, I might consider playing it. Thanks to Scapular. Now that we got Scapular, we actually did not get any. We actually didn't get any sack rooms anymore. Like I said, the game knows. The game knows. It knows exactly what we want. It knows exactly when we want it. It's not gonna give it to us. I think we're heading in the right direction. I could be wrong, but if I were to bet the house on the path, I think we are on the right one. Okay, now the idea of a sack room is looking really pleasing right now. But I don't know if we're gonna be able to find one on the floor. I will go look though. I will go look. I really don't want to get rid of our double deal here. I'm gonna try to see as far as I can, but yeah. Oh my god. Yeah, we can't. We don't have the movement speed to escape that, unfortunately. We haven't gotten the movement speed, by the way. If you haven't noticed. So I mean, we'll get a flight. We're gonna have to take this either way. I don't know if we can go down to half a heart though. That's the only problem. So this is a much better item for us here, and we unfortunately missed out on our double deal, which is of course to be expected with the movement speed that we got. But at least we got this, so we're gonna try to make this work as best as we can. These are the Isaac runs that make the Isaac player, I like to believe. So right now we're looking for a sack room. Like I said, I don't know if we're gonna be able to do it because we are not at half a heart. And now that everything does 1 heart of damage, it'd be kind of hard for us to get down to half heart intervals. But we can look. I don't really think there's much that's gonna be able to help us here though. Something alive up here? No. Yeah, I think this is pretty worth it. We got our soul heart for the next floor. I'm not gonna lie to you, Super Meat Boy. I'm gonna need you to just go ham on this room because we're not gonna be able to avoid this. If we keep this Eternal Heart though, I think we can actually get to half heart interval. That could be wrong. Could be wrong, but let's see if we can do it here. But like I said, we gotta find the sack room, which I don't know if we have. We have to go look over here. So this is probably the worst run we've had on the channel, I think, so far. I don't think it gets a lot worse than this. We can bomb ourselves out of here if we really have to, which I probably will. So no sack room. Okay, well I guess we just go. I guess we go. I would like to be able to re-roll that item over there, but I don't think we're gonna be able to do so. Much of that want to. I don't think we're gonna be afforded the opportunity. And we might have been able to get into half heart intervals thanks to this Eternal Heart, but without any sack room, there's kind of no use in it. But I guess we move on. At least we got a little bit more HP. So we got that to look forward to, but this running, man. This running. And some people like to watch these. I think I prefer to watch like bad Isaac runs. But you know, we gotta try. We gotta try. I will leave Lemon gladly behind. Alright, Curse of the Lost. Alright, game. You know what? I'm just tired of your shit. I'm not gonna lie to you. I am pretty tired. We get a lover's card. This is a convert. I think this is the convert. Do not pick up the chest and enemy. Okay. So we'll save that for an annoying room. Lover's card could be interesting. Could be interesting. Not the room we want to be in. I'm just gonna go ahead and get my way out of this. Yeah, we'll leave that there. Just get us finished for keys for the rest of the run. We don't have to worry about that no more. We'll pick this up right now. We could take damage. We'll take this because we want our double deal to be confirmed here. Hopefully we can manage that. I thought Super Meat Boy was was an enemy following us around. Sun? Yeah, we're gonna take that. 100% take that. So we do have the Conquest Horse, which is gonna be a huge help for us here. Should make a lot of these rooms a little bit easier. Should help us do a little bit of more damage on the boss as well. And yeah, this run is not, like I said, it's not looking the best. I'm not gonna lie. We have to be very careful here. This double deal could make or break us. And even if we find something that we want, I don't even know if we can take it because we just don't have like the HP to really manage it. So we do have to be super careful here. And we're just going in all kinds of the wrong directions, so we have to go back and try to find the right place to go to. Let's try over here. Unfortunately, if we use the horse... Oh, I had a cough, sorry. If we use the horse, we might just get rid of our wisp, so we do have to be careful. I don't think the wisps are going to gain any kind of... yeah, they don't gain any kind of invincibility whenever we do use the horse, so we can't be using it willy-nilly. These wisps are going to help us, whether we... You know, whether it's a lot or not. They do a little bit of extra damage. I do not know where we're going, man. This floor is really trying something. Did we miss a room? We probably missed a room up there. Check. Nothing down here. Nothing up here. Gotta make sure we didn't miss anything. So how long has the run been? 41 minutes and we're not done yet. It goes to show you, man. A bad run is a bad run, man. And we've had some pretty good runs on the channel, I'm not even gonna lie. But whenever they're bad, they're bad. Oh, we found the boss. I kind of wish we didn't use it. Am I gonna double charge here? No, we didn't. Alright, I'm gonna go clear another room just to have it. This room was luckily pretty easy, thanks to Meat Boy. So we have not gotten a movement speed up. We have not gotten a tears up. We haven't gotten nothing. It's been just a run void of stats in general. We got some damage. We got our double deal. And we got a Krampus fight. God, man. Holy game. At least we got a lump of coal. And I guess I'll move on to the next floor. Alright, so I'm not going to use the sun card now. I'm going to just save that for the last floor. But I feel like we're going to need it. If we can somehow get a Emperor card, we're going to just take that immediately. Yeah. I'll take that. If we can find another card, we'll get a sun card for free on the next floor, which means we can use it on this floor. But we got to find something or a card that we can use. The Echo Chamber probably makes it... Oh, if you don't know what the item does, I mean, it pretty much makes it so we have whatever items or consumables we use to be repeated whenever we use one. So for example, if I use the sun card now and I find another card, no matter what it is, when I use that other card, it'll give me the sun card effect. And I think it stacks up to like 4. So after 4 or 5 cards, that sun card effect will disappear and be replaced by another card or another item, like a pill or something. So it's pretty useful. It got nerfed a while back. I forgot exactly what they did to it, but no, it's not as good. But I mean, if we find something useful here, we can use it. We also got a charge for the boss, so. Bunch of red hearts. I don't know if we can find a sack room in here. I'm not gonna bother. We do want to use the horseman to get Isaac out of his first cave, which is probably the harder version of him. After he goes into phase 2, it's kind of a little bit easier to deal with. And luckily, Meat Boy is just pounding him over here. Come on, Meat Boy. Do your thing, brother. Gotta earn your keep around here. I think try to fake us out with the fake attack. Alright. I'm going to use this now. We're going to get the sun effect on the next floor anyway, and I don't want to get a Curse of the Blind, so. Okay, we did it. We got our sun card effect. Yeah, I don't want to take that. Don't want to take that. These items are bad. I will take you, though. You're not bad. He's going to help us freeze things. Wow, that was instant. He's gonna help us freeze the occasional enemy, which makes it a little bit easier for us to deal with him. So it's not the worst item. But you can see just the horrible damage that we have right now. I do want to get rid of him real quick because he is an RNG boss. He does have attacks that sometimes you just can't dodge, which we don't want to deal with. Right now we need all the HP that we can get. We can come back and use that if we have to or we need the life. Now Meat Boy is doing the work right now. He really is. We can take this for now. Gives us bigger tiers, makes our shots a bit more efficient. Wow. There's no avoiding that one. He kind of just pinched me perfectly in a way where I just couldn't avoid it. No, I think I'm going to use this now, as much as I don't want to. Hopefully we don't get a greed fight in here. We don't, we get flight. Yay. So this run is far from over. We're in danger right now, but any kind of health that we can get. I'm gonna go back and use the Yum Heart. Actually, I think it's better that we just do this now. But we can't leave the horse behind. We just can't. Our movement speed is still base. Our tiers are still base, so like we can't. We have another run where our tiers rate is not it. I think in our past runs we at least got a chance to I think we got a tiers up later on in the run. We did not get any this run I mean. Like okay, just put it this way. You can have runs where you start off with better stats than this. So let that sink in. You can start off with better tiers than 2.8 as Eden. So the fact that we're this far into the run and we are still this low in tiers is just crazy to me. We're gonna save the Hera for a chest if we do end up getting one. Could have used it on that Bone Heart to secure our victory, give us a bit more HP, but I'm gonna go ahead and gamble it here. Might as well. If we do get a chest, you know, if we do, if the game wants to give us a chest, we can go ahead and double that. If the game wants to. You know what, game? Tired of it. Tired of this game. Get me out of this run, please. Please just get me out. Get me out. All right, guys. But I think that should be about it. It's probably the worst run we've had so far on the channel, but I hope y'all enjoyed it. Kind of go into a lot of strategy into Isaac to what we can do to kind of better our run. So I hope y'all do enjoy that aspect of the video at least. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. Make sure to hit that like button. Make sure to hit that sub button if you want to see more Isaac content. And I will see you all in the next video. Later.